Hey guys, welcome to another recap of American Idol. Baton Rouge, home of Randall Jackson. Alright, that's where they were this week, and thankfully the show was only an hour long. I really wish they would make all of the shows an hour long. It's so much more tolerable when it's only an hour. Alright, so Megan was up first, and she is the current Ms. Baton Rouge. She was in an accident though a few days ago, and she broke her leg. And she's going to need some surgery right after the audition, in fact. So she wanted to be able to be put to sleep with a golden ticket in her paws. Well, she will. But what was up with that Pocahontas costume? It was kind of weird. Was that what she was wearing in the accident? And it's like a Joe Dirt situation where he had that wig on and it became attached to his head? I sure hope not. Charlie up next, 17 years old. Sweet, sweet kid. Communicates through his music. He had a really unique voice, and he had a really good audition, I thought. He was dark and mysterious, but cool, according to Randy. I'm going to have to agree with that, but I feel kind of bad for Charlie, because I think even though he did get sent through to Hollywood is going to be a little bit too overwhelming for Charlie, because, guys, you know that you can have a great audition or a good audition, but then Hollywood is just a whole different animal. I mean, you've got to really be conniving, I think, for Hollywood. You've got to have your head on a swivel. So I feel bad for little Charlie, because I think he's going to get lost in the shuffle. All right, Maddie's up next. No, not my Maddie, a different Maddie. She was nominated by her grandma, who I think has inhaled too much magic dust. I think grandma's a little high on life, of course. All right, I did see a few drinks in her hand, though. All right, Maddie's voice, very unique. I thought she needed more stage presence, though. Her, I don't know, her playing with her hair, and she just seemed probably just very nervous, but it was definitely a yes. Then there was a whole bunch of bad auditions. You know how they paint it, scaring the wild pigs and the goats and the lizards and the snakes. You better watch out for that voodoo down there. They're gonna get ya. All right. You never know. All right, so Paul was up next. His grandpa died recently. It was still very sore. You could see that. And he was actually really great. You don't hear too many auditions like Paul's. It was just very clean and fresh, and I liked him a lot. So it was definitely a yes for him. But Chris, on the other hand, aka Shroom, well, he has an alter ego, but he asked Nikki for a name for it, and she said, Mushroom. That girl's a freaking genius. He tried to sing an Adam Lambert song, but it was entertaining. You know what that means. Y'all suck, now shut your traps. That's what the judges probably wanted to say, but they couldn't. So they say entertaining. All right, Dr. Calvin's up next. He pretty much sang like an angel. What are his patients going to do without him? He's going to Hollywood. I felt bad for them because he looks like he's a pretty good doctor and everyone enjoys him. Then there was a whole montage of ladies who made it, including another Pocahontas. I hope they weren't in the same accident together. All right, Dustin the Fireman's up next. Smooth as silk, baby. Of course he made it through to Hollywood. Which brings us to the final contestant. And that was Burnell. He was in Hurricane Katrina, so he can really appreciate losing everything and life is too short kind of deal. Beautiful audition. But why the flag football things on the front of your shorts? When he turned to the side, I realized he had a sweater tied on. What is wrong with me? They looked like flag football, and they were yellow too, so it was a yes though. So 35 in all are going to Hollywood. And next time they're going to be in San Antonio, Texas. And then the Queen Mary in California. or as I like to call it, Callie. All right, kids. Till next week, much love.